Hello, wonderful listeners, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the English language one word at a time. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is damage. Damage, as a verb at a B1 level, means to harm or injure something so that it is broken or spoiled. It describes the act of causing physical harm to an object or even abstract harm to a relationship or reputation. We use damage in everyday language to talk about anything from a broken vase to a spoiled reputation. For instance, the storm damaged the roof of the house, or his comments damaged her confidence. Let's explore some synonyms for damage. One synonym is harm. We can say, the pollution will harm the environment. Another synonym is injure. For example, the accident injured several people. We also have impair, which means to weaken or make something worse. An example sentence could be, the lack of sleep impaired his judgment. Then there's spoil, meaning to ruin or make something bad. The rain spoiled our picnic. Finally, blemish can also be a synonym when talking about reputation or appearance. The scandal blemished his reputation. Now, let's look at some antonyms, words with opposite meanings. An antonym of damage is repair. For example, we need to repair the fence after the storm. Another antonym is fix. We might say, can you fix my bicycle, please? We also have restore, which means to bring something back to its original condition. The museum staff worked to restore the painting. Another antonym is mend, which is similar to repair, but often used for smaller items. She mended the tear in her dress. And finally, we have heal, which applies to injuries or emotional damage. Time can heal emotional wounds. So, how can we use damage in everyday life? Think about situations where something is broken, harmed, or spoiled. You could say, I accidentally damaged my phone screen, or the water leak damaged the floor. You might hear someone say, the rumors could damage his career. Or consider this, the fire damaged several buildings in the neighborhood. Common expressions include things like no damage done, which means no harm was caused, or assess the damage, which means to evaluate the extent of the harm. Let's look at a few more example sentences. The earthquake damaged the bridge. Smoking can damage your lungs. The heavy rain damaged the crops. His harsh words damaged their friendship. The company's reputation was severely damaged by the scandal. The frost damaged the flowers in the garden. The faulty wiring damaged the appliance. They had to pay for the damage to the rental car. He tried to minimize the damage after the mistake. The sun damaged the paint on the car. To recap, damage means to harm or injure something. We looked at synonyms like harm, injure, impair, spoil, and blemish. We also explored antonyms such as repair, fix, restore, mend, and heal. We saw how damage is used in everyday conversations and common expressions. Remember, language learning is all about practice and exposure, so keep listening, keep practicing, and you'll be amazed at your progress. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Hello Word. I hope you found it helpful and informative. Now, before you go, I have a small favor to ask. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support really helps others find the show and continue learning English. And for an extra challenge, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word damage and share it as a comment under this video. I'd love to see what you come up with. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Hello Word. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep speaking English.
Goodbye.